every driver is pushing hard to secure the best possible grid position for the race. CK Pikachu and Poster Plant have some work to do if they want to climb out of the lower end of the field. On the other hand, Fafamaker is looking strong right now in 6th place for Navgum Kings. How will the remaining drivers respond? We'll find out soon. Hey there, race fans! Welcome to our stream where we are watching some amazing racing action at Bridgehampton. Today's race is in the F1 1950 car class, and this will be a really exciting ride as we have artificial intelligence controlling the cars. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the race. We just had an exciting race start, and the drivers are currently on their first lap out of 45. John 073 is in 2nd place right now. Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is trailing just behind him in 3rd place. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is holding up in 4th place, and the Butterster is currently at 5th place. The race is still early, so anything can happen. The race is underway, and we have some exciting action happening on the track. Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings is currently in the 6th position, while Bobardo from Team Blast is holding up in 4th place. We'll keep you updated on any further developments as this intense competition continues. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Here's a quick update on the current positions in the race. Brandman 1222 is holding onto the 8th position, while Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings has moved up to 6th place. Gary 710 from Team 420 is currently in 7th place. Stay tuned for more exciting updates as the race goes on. We are on lap 2 of the race, and there's already been some exciting action. Bobardo from Team Blast is pushing hard in 4th place, while Brandman 1222 has just entered the pits down in 43rd position. Gary 710 from Team 420 is driving skillfully in 7th place, only 0.2 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings who is in 6th position. And in the top 3, John 073 still holds 3rd place, but Bobardo from Team Blast is only 0.3 seconds behind in 4th. Keep watching to see if the drivers can keep up the pace and hold their positions. On the track, we just saw some quick pit action from Brandman 1222 who has rejoined the race in the 41st position. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is fighting hard and is only 0.5 seconds behind John 073 in 3rd place. The Butterster is currently in 5th position, with Gary 710 from Team 420 right behind them in 6th, only 0.4 seconds back. And L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team 420 is currently in 10th place, trailing Manamai Speeter who is in 9th by just 0.3 seconds. These racers will need to stay focused as they compete for the top spots. We are currently seeing some intense action on the track. The Butterster has made a move and overtaken Gary 710 from Team 424 4th position. Meanwhile, L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team 420 is holding onto 10th place, just ahead of Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in 11th. John 073 has entered the pits, putting himself back in 42nd place. And let's keep an eye on Unaro Ekasuel who is currently in 10th position. Gary 710 said, "In 6P should I stay tuned or tuned?" It seems like the race is heating up, and it's still anyone's game. You never know what can happen out there on the track, so definitely stay tuned and give it your all. Who knows, you might just make a comeback. We are currently on lap 3 with Sabine 27 from Team Blast in 12th position. Unfortunately, they lost their spot to Cargelasps from Team Better Team Tiltus. In 10th position, we have Unaro Ekasuel, trailing behind L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 by 0.4 seconds. Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is in 14th place, right behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast, who's 0.4 seconds ahead. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20, currently in 9th position, is trailing behind Monet Maispeter in 8th position by 0. The race is on lap 4 out of 45. Currently, L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is in 10th position, trailing behind Unaro Ekasuel in 9th by just 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 has lost the 14th position to Stivs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing. We just witnessed some exciting action on the track. Stivs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is giving Sabine 27 from Team Blast a run for their money for the 13th spot. Meanwhile, Thema and God started off in 20th position but has now moved up to 19th after passing Seamus 19. And in a tight battle for 9th, L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is holding off Unaro Ekasuel by just half a second. Stay tuned for more action on the track. The race is currently 4 laps in and things are heating up on the track. Seamus 19 is fighting to catch up with Thema and God, who's holding the 18th position with a slight lead. Unaro Ekasuel is closely tailing L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20, trying to inch closer to take over the 9th position. Meanwhile, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 6th place and is fighting to gain on Fafamaker from Team Nafgun Kings, who's leading in 5th place. It's an exciting race so far, and we'll keep you updated as the action unfolds. On the track, we just witnessed some intense competition. Thema and God is currently in the 18th position, holding a slight lead of 0.3 over Seamus 19 in the 19th position. Meanwhile, Stivs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is pushing hard to catch up with Sabine 27 from Team Blast, who's 0.4 seconds ahead in the 13th position. It's going to be an exciting race as the competitors continue to fight for the top spots. Stay tuned for more action. On the track, we just saw some changes in position with Gary 710 from Team for 20 trying to catch up to Fafamaker from Team Nafgun Kings, who's sitting in the 5th position. Mikko Bocast from Team Best Tiltus is also putting in some effort to move from the 16th to 15th position by chasing after Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing. In the back of the pack, Seamus 19 is trailing just behind Thema and God in the 19th and 18th positions, respectively. It's going to be a battle out there today. We are currently witnessing some exciting racing action. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is trying hard to catch up to Fafamaker from Team Nafgun Kings, who's sitting in the 5th position. Meanwhile, Mikko Bocast from Team Best Tiltus is hot on the heels of Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing, trying to pass for the 15th position. Additionally, Honoré Akasur is making a move to close the gap between himself and L1?197 from Team for 20. Let's see how things unfold as the race continues. On lap 6 here, and we've just seen some significant movements in the race. Neo-Texan from Team Nafgum Kings has moved up to 11th position, with Sabine 27 from Team Blast following closely in 12th. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast has left the pits in 21st place. Stjusmachenjunge, also from Team Triumph Emoji Racing, started the lap in 13th position but has made a move to 12th place. We also see Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is in 16th, just about 3 ahead of the Motion God in 17th. On the track right now, Lacroix from Team Blast is out of the pits and in position 40, while Neuvoltmann from Team Collision Course follows closely behind in 41st. Over at the lead, Duffdad from Team Eco Racing is in 2nd place, trailing behind MD 162 in 1st by only 0.4 seconds. In 5th place, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is just 0.4 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in 4th. Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tiltus currently occupies 14th place, with Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing just 0.4 seconds ahead in. We have some exciting updates on the race. Duffdad from Team Eco Racing is currently in 18th place after exiting the pits. He lost position to Judas Mokeblund from Team for 20. On the other hand, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is now in 16th place after losing 17th position to Judas Mokeblund. Meanwhile, Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tilts is still in position 13. Stay tuned for more updates. We are currently witnessing an exciting race with some interesting changes in the leaderboard. Stjusmachenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is currently chasing Neo-Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in position 10 by a margin of half a second, while Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tilts is closely following Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in position 12. We are also seeing some excellent driving by L1?197 from Team for 20, who is currently in position 7 and maintaining a lead of 0.3 seconds over Honoré Akasur in position 8. Stay tuned for more action. We just saw some exciting movements in the race. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently holding onto 4th place. Karjalasvs from Team Better Team Tiltus is trailing behind L1?197 from Team for 20 in 8th place by 0.4 seconds, and was able to shave off 0.6 seconds last lap. Plus, Sabine 27 from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 41. Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing is holding strong in position 13. Stay tuned for more thrilling exchanges. On lap 8, Amit San from Team Nafgum Kings entered the pits in 26th position. Karjalasvs from Team Better Team Tiltus is driving a Lotus and holding onto 9th position, with L1?197 from Team for 20 in front of them at 8th place. Duffdad from Team Eco Racing is currently in 19th, chasing Tom Bryant in 18th position. Meanwhile, Stjusmachenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is just behind Neo-Texan from Team Nafgum Kings at 10th place. And Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is back on the On the current lap, we have the Butterster holding onto the second position, while Gary 710 from Team for 20 is closely following in fourth place, with only a half-second gap from position 3. Team Iron God is on track at the 14th position, trailing Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing by just 0.4 seconds in position 13. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently sitting at the 19th position, setting the best lap at 1:48.227. Finally, we see Gary 710 from Team for 20 maintaining his lead, currently 1.6 seconds ahead of R. Raphael from Team Blast sitting comfortably in 5th position, and G. The race is in full swing, and we just saw some exciting pit exits from Gary 710 of Team for 20 and Unaro Ekasuel. Currently, Stiffs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is showing strong form in 7th position and has overtaken L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is also putting pressure on the top 10 with only a slight gap from Stiffs Machen Junge. Stay tuned to see how this race unfolds. Currently, we have L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 in 8th position, while Nickelbroadcast from Team Best Tiltus is just behind in 9th place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings has just overtaken Nickelbroadcast to take the 9th position. Meanwhile, Civlo 227 from Team Best Tiltus is exiting the pits all the way back in position 40. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 is now trailing Stiffs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing by only 0.4 seconds in 7th place. Let's see if they can make a move as the race goes on. We just saw some intense action on the track. Volksik from Team Best Tiltus is making his move to overtake Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in 11th place, with Themayan God just half a second behind in 13th. Meanwhile, Nickelbroadcast from Team Best Tiltus is keeping his cool and holding on to 8th place, while L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is chasing close behind in 9th. Seamus 19 from the Vanwall team is currently sitting in 15th place. Stay tuned for more action as this exciting race unfolds. We just saw Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings put some pressure on L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20, who's currently in 9th place, and Nickelbroadcast from Team Best Tiltus is close behind in 8th. We also saw Seamus 19 exiting the pits in 28th place, and Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic in 36th. Stiffs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is doing well in 7th place with a narrow lead of 0.2 seconds over Nickelbroadcast. Let's see how this race unfolds. The race is well underway, and we've just seen some exciting action between L1 Question 1 Data 1967 and Nickelbroadcast from Teams for 20 and Best Tiltus, respectively. At the moment, Stiffs Machen Junge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is holding onto the 7th position, with Nickelbroadcast hot on their tail. Meanwhile, L1 Question 1 Data 1967 has made a pass on Nickelbroadcast and moved up into 8th place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 10th place. Stay tuned for more exciting updates. The current top 10 standings are Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 10th place, followed closely by Nico Brocast from Team Best Tiltus in 9th place, just half a second behind L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 in 8th place. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is just exiting the pits in 29th position, while V9 God exits in 23rd. And Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in the pits in 38th place. We just witnessed some exciting action as Noël Volkmann pulled into the pits while a 40 from Team Bulk was leaving in position 37. Current 8th place holder L1 Question 1 Data 1967 is battling with Stiffs Machin from Team Triumph Emoji Racing, who's only 0.4 seconds ahead in 7th place. Meanwhile, Lacroix from Team Blast emerged from the pits in 39th place, as Noël Volkmann reclaimed position 40 after exiting the pits. Let's see how this all unfolds. We just saw some major position changes. Nico Brocast from Team Best Tiltus lost his 9th position to Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings. Stiffs Machin from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is currently chasing L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20, holding the 7th and 8th place, respectively. Meanwhile, Nico Brocast has dropped down to the 10th position with a gap of 0.3 seconds from Neo Texan. Brandman 1222 is entering the pits and currently stands in the 42nd position. Currently, Nico Brocast from Team Best Tiltus just passed Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings for the 9th position. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is currently 12th, and behind Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in position 11 by 0.4 seconds. Brandman 1222 has just exited the pits and is currently in position 43. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is trailing behind Stiffs Machin from Team Triumph Emoji Racing by 0.5 seconds in the 8th position. At the moment, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 10th position, followed closely by Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in 11th place, while Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is in 12th place, only 0.3 seconds behind Eco Reno. Bringing up the rear is Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 in 13th position, 0.4 seconds behind Voltseek. It's a tight race with plenty of action still to come. On the track, we just saw Dad from Team Eco Racing move up to position 14 while maintaining a 3-second lead over Tom Bryant in 15th place. Meanwhile, Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing is narrowly holding onto 11th position, 0.3 seconds ahead of Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team in 12th place. In 9th place, we have Nico Brocast from Team Best Tiltus team chasing L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 who is just 0.4 seconds ahead. Finally, Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team is currently in 12th place and is 0.3 seconds behind. On the track, Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing is holding onto position 11 with a best lap of 1:49.809, 1.6 seconds off the fastest lap. Cargelasps from Team Better Team Tiltus is trailing behind Mene Maispeter in position 5 by 0.3 seconds while Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team occupies 12th place with a slim lead of 0.3 seconds over Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 in 13th. Damaster00777 is exiting the pits at position 38, while L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is in 8th position, trailing Stiff's mate. Hey Lysol KB, thanks for following the channel and joining us today. We're checking out some pretty cool AI racing cars in a racing simulator. Hope you enjoy watching the action. We have seen a lot of shifts in the position so far in this race. Currently, Unaro Ekasur is putting the pressure on Ntedami from Team Eco Racing in position 18, as Unaro Ekasur was 1.0 faster than Ntedami last lap. The battle for positions is still on between Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings and Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing, with only 0.2 seconds between them. Meanwhile, Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team and Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 are fighting for 12th place with only 0.4 seconds separating them. Gary 7. Here's the latest update from the race. Currently, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 15th position with a best lap of 1:48.989, just 0.780 seconds behind the fastest lap. Meanwhile, L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is in 8th place, leading Mikkel Broekast from Team Best Tiltus team, who is just 0.4 seconds behind in 9th place. Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 is driving a Ferrari and currently sitting in 13th position, trailing Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team, who is in 12th by just 0.4 seconds. Right ahead of L1. The race is well underway and we're seeing some close competition on the track. Umbro Casual is trying to overtake Ntedami from Team Eco Racing in 18th position, while L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is pushing hard to get ahead of Mikkel Broekast in 8th. Meanwhile, Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 is chasing Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team in 12th. And Mikkel Broekast is hot on the heels of shipsmate Janine from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in 7th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is also holding his ground in 16th place as Niai. On the latest update, Gary 710 from Team for 20 lost 18th position to Unaro Ekasur. While currently in position 8 is Mikkel Broekast from Team Best Tiltus team with a best lap time of 1:49.007, trailing 0.798 seconds behind the fastest lap. L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is just half a second behind Mikkel Broekast in position 9, and on the last lap, Mikkel Broekast was 1.2 seconds faster. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings is exiting the pits in position 38. L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 remains in position. Er40 said, will he make it out the gravel? Hi Er40. Looks like you're going through a bit of a rough patch there. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll handle it like a boss and get right back into the race in no time. Maybe it's just an opportunity to show off your rally driving skills. On lap 16, RRFIL from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 15. Karjalasvs from Team Better Team Tiltus is now in position for after passing the new mouse beater. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is currently in position 11 and trails Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in position 10 by just 0.4. Ted Army from Team Eco Racing is currently in 17th, trailing Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in position 16 by 0.5. Thanks for joining us as we continue to watch the AI drivers battle it out on the track. Recently, we saw Pepot exit the pits and Lacroix entering the pits, both struggling to maintain their position. Meanwhile, the Butterster is holding strong in second place, and MD162 just exited the pits now in position 2. We also have John 073 currently in last position with a lot of ground to make up. Stay tuned to see how this all unfolds. Here we are on lap 17 out of 45, and Team the Butterster exits the pits in 12th place. Meanwhile, it's not a great start for Neuveltmann from Team Collision Course, who leaves the pits in 40th. Currently in 4th place, we have Mene Peter, while Ted Army from Team Eco Racing enters the pits in 17th place. Fellow Eco racer Nico Burkast just left the pits and is sitting in 15th place. Over at Team for 20, Judah Smoker Blunt is currently in 16th position. As always, the race continues to be unpredictable, so stay tuned to find out what happens next. We are on lap 17 out of 45. Currently, Mene Peter is in 4th place, while Ted Army from Team Eco Racing and Unaro Ekasiol are exiting the pits in positions 25 and 26 respectively. L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is holding steady in 7th position, while trying to close the gap with Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in 6th place. We just witnessed some intense action on the track. Mene Peter is closely trailing MD162, who's holding onto the 3rd position. Meanwhile, L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is fighting for 6th place against Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings. Stiffsmade Shinjong from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is currently holding onto 5th position. Lastly, Svilo 227 from Team Best Tiltus team just exited the pits and is at the back of the pack in position 37. Panty said, "Where do you see that?" "Oh, I see you're new to the stream." Well, all the race details are being displayed on my streaming screen. We are currently on lap 18 out of 45 at the Bridgehampton track with the F1 1950 car class. In terms of the standings, you're currently in position 21 racing the Aston Martin DBR for 250. Best of luck trying to improve that position. The race is heating up. We just saw some incredible racing moves. Nico Burkast from Team Best Tiltus team is making good progress, currently sitting in 13th position. Voltsik, also from Best Tiltus team, is showing impressive skills and is currently holding into 7th position. Meanwhile, Buxton just exited the pits and is at the back of the pack in 28th position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is also exiting the pits, but is now at the very back of the group in 43rd position. We'll have to keep our eyes on these drivers as they fight for their respective positions. On the track we have Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings leading the charge in position 1. Meanwhile, Reckless 4800 is currently in 17th position. Stiffsmade Shinjung of Team Triumph Emoji Racing is doing well in 13th place with a lead of 0.4 ahead of Mayan God, who is holding on to position 14. It looks like Fafamaker is exiting the pits and currently sits in 8th place. Stjufsmaidchenjunge is now in position 13, but just 0.4 behind Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team in position 12. Exciting stuff happening on the track. A lot has happened since we last tuned in. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team is right on the heels of Neo Texan from Team Nafgumkins in 5th place. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is currently in 26th and entering the pits, while Seamus 19 is exiting in 25th position. Stjufsmaidchenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is holding steady in 13th place. Duvdad from Team Eco Racing is exiting pits in 28th position, while D0CKL0CK from Team Rojo Rollers is currently in 32nd and entering the pits. Exciting times on the track, folks. We are in the middle of an exciting race. Tensions are high and positions are changing fast. Tom Bryant is currently holding his own in 9th place. Menemeispeter is putting on a masterful performance by taking the 3rd spot on the track, although trailing MD162 who is in 2nd place by 3.4 seconds. D0CKL0CK from Team Rojo Rollers is exiting the pits, now in the 35th position. Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing is currently holding strong in 7th place. Damaster 00777 is also leaving the pits but in a much lower position, in 36th place. On the other hand, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is on lap 20 out of 45, we saw some action as Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing exited the pits in 11th position, followed closely by Neo Texan from Team Nafgumkins in 12th position. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is currently sitting in 5th position and making some great time with a 5.3 second advantage last lap. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team is in 10th, 0.3 seconds behind Themangod in 9th position. Stjufsmaidchenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is in 8th, 0.4 seconds behind L1 Data 1967 from Team 4. The latest update from the current lap shows that MD162 from Team SLS Racing passed Karjalasvs from Team Better Team Tiltus for the top spot. Meanwhile, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is in 5th place, 0.4 seconds behind Menemeispeter in 4th. Karjalasvs from Team Better Team Tiltus exits the pit stop in 2nd place. Stjufsmaidchenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is sitting in 8th place, trailing behind L1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 by 0.5 seconds. We have Seamus 19 trailing just behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 23rd position. Panty has made a move to 13th place from 15th, and R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is putting pressure on Menemeispeter in 4th place after a blistering lap. Themangod is exiting the pits and settling for 20th position. Duvdad from Team Eco Racing is currently just behind A40 from Team Bug in 27th position. Exciting action here at the racetrack. On lap 22, Judas Mokablunt from Team for 20 is currently in 11th position, just behind Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing, who is in 10th place. Unaro Ekasuel is driving a Scarab and is currently positioned in 19th, half a second behind Tedami from Team Eco Racing in 18th place. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast has just left the pits in 29th place, while R40 from Team Bug is also exiting the pits in 31st position. We just saw L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 make a strong push and currently occupying the 8th position. Onoro Ekasuel is trying to catch up to Tedami from Team Rico Racing in 18th position, currently trailing by about 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is also trying to cut down the gap with reckless 4,822nd position. Lacroix from Team Blast and Revoltman from Team Collision Course have both entered the pits in positions 38 and 39 respectively. Who do you think will make it to the podium? Let's find out. Panty said, or have they? Har har, it looks like you're having a bit of trouble out there. Don't worry, anything can happen in the second half of the race. Are you feeling confident in your skills behind the wheel of that Aston Martin? We're currently seeing some pit stops from Brandman 1222 in position 40, Poster Plant from Team Bug in position 24 and CK Pikachu in position 28. Shipperman in position 15 is trying to catch up to Panty in position 14 with just 0.3 seconds behind. Meanwhile, L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 is giving a tough fight to Stivs Machenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in position 7. With 22 laps to go, anything can happen. The Buttrister said, "What's a good tune?" Well, I think it really depends on personal taste and style, but in a race like this, something energetic and fast-paced would definitely get your heart racing. Maybe something with a strong beat and a catchy melody. What song do you think would be perfect for this kind of race? Thanks for the feedback. Here's another attempt. We are halfway through the race and winds have started to shift. Coming in hot, Cargelas from Team Better Team Tiltus is holding on strong at position 2 with a narrow lead over the Buttrister in position 3. Meanwhile, Panty has just entered the pits in position 14, a crucial moment if they want to stay in the game. Seamus 19 in position 20 is putting up a good fight as they try to leave Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing behind, while Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is doing everything they can to get past Eco Reno from Team Eco. Pitperkt said, "And are you hosting a racing competition?" Yes, it's amazing how far technology has come. The racing simulator is so impressive that the AI opponents are able to drive like professional race car drivers. It's both cool and a little bit scary at the same time. Thank you so much for following, Pitperkt. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream and the R-driven racing cars. Welcome back to the race. As things stand, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is right behind the Buttrister in position 4. Meanwhile, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is trailing behind Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in position 10. L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 is trying to catch up to Stivs Machenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in position 7. Over in position 12, Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 is hot on the heels of Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in position 11. The competition is intense and the tension is high. We are watching an exciting race unfold. The Butterster is currently in 4th place, hot on the heels of Maserati in position 3. Meanwhile, we have Panty in position 22, just ahead of Reckless 4800 in position 23. Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently holding the 11th spot, with Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 close behind in position 12. And finally, Sarah's Gaming Check is in hot pursuit of Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 in position 13. Stay tuned for more action. The race is heating up as we pass lap 25 out of 45. Currently, Sarah's Gaming Check is trailing Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 in position 12 by only 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is trying to catch up to Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in position 10, with just a 0.3 second gap. And L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is also in the mix, trying to overtake Stjitsnation Jones from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in position 7, currently trailing by only 0.5 seconds. The racers are getting more competitive as we progress through the laps. Voltseek from Team Best Tilt is trying to catch up to L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 in position 8, with just a 0.3 second gap. Meanwhile, Unaro Ekasuel is currently in position 16, and 0.5 seconds behind Niag from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in position 15. Mene Peter is putting up a good fight, currently sitting in 3rd place with a best lap of 1:49.277, just 1.068 seconds of the fastest lap. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is barely ahead of Reckless 4800 in position 24 by. We are in the midst of an intense race here. Voltseek from Team Best Tilt is holding strong in 8th place, while Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing has just exited the pits in position 26. Stjitsnation Jones from Team Triumph Emoji Racing sits in 8th place with a best lap time of 1:49.551, only 1.342 seconds of the fastest lap. Panty currently holds position 21 and is 0.4 seconds ahead of Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic in position 22. As for the front of the pack, the Butterster is currently in a solid 4th place position. We are in the middle of an exciting race here. Damaster 00777 just left the pits, now holding the 33rd position. Reckless 4800 is pushing hard and sits in 23rd place, chasing down Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic in 22nd place. Swill 0227 from Team Best Tilt just returned to the track in 35th position. R40 from Team Bug has a best lap time of 1:51.269 and sits in 28th place, almost 3 seconds behind the fastest lap so far. Stay tuned for more action. We are approaching the midpoint of the race, and we just saw some key moves on the track. Bobardo from Team Blast made a pit stop in 25th position, while Brandman 1222 passed Lacroix from the same team to take 36th place. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is holding steady in 22nd position. R40 from Team Bug just fell behind CK Pikachu and is now sitting in 27th place. Unaro Ekasuel is running in 20th place, less than half a second behind Boxton in 19th position. Stay tuned for more action. Panty said, "What does the colors mean on the track map?" Well, I'm not sure about the colors on the track map specifically for this game, but usually, green indicates that the area is safe, yellow would mean to slow down, and red means stop. Are you enjoying the race so far? Panty said, I thought Gary drived earlier off track. Har. It's always interesting how the tides can turn during a race. Who knows what those other drivers are up to, but anything can happen in racing. Keep pushing and you might just be able to overtake them. Good luck out there. We are currently on lap 28 out of 45, and we have some exciting action on the track. Judas Smoker Blunt is in 12th position, trying to close the gap of 0.5 behind Neo Texan from Team Navgun Kings in position 11. Cargelasps is currently in a solid 3rd place, but only 0.3 behind Mane Maispeter in 2nd position. R. Raphael from Team Blast is fighting hard in 5th place, less than half a second behind the Butterster in 4th position. Lacroix from Team Blast just exited the pits in 37th position, while Revoltman from Team Collision Course is exiting. On track, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is exiting the pits at position 39. R40 from Team Bug is currently in 27th place, trying to close in on CK Pikachu in 26th position. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus Team is currently in 7th, 0.4 seconds behind Mikko Brokast from Team Best Tiltus Team in 6th. Unaroakasuel is currently in 20th position, 0.5 seconds behind Boxton in 19th position. Shipperman has just entered the pits, currently sitting in 14th place. Welcome back to the race, where we see R. Raphael from Team Blast driving a Vanwall and climbing positions, currently in 5th place trying to catch up with the Butterster at position 4. Meanwhile, Cargelasps from Team Better Team Tiltus is doing well in 3rd. In other news, Shipperman just exited the pits at position 17, and Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is currently entering the pits in 21st place. The race is getting intense, so stay tuned for more action. Hey Pyramid Water, welcome to the channel. Thank you for following, it means a lot to me. Hope you enjoy hanging out with us here while we watch these AI cars race. Everything is Scopes said, Amy, if 42 is the answer then what is the question? That's a great question. But as an AI, I am not qualified to question the meaning of life. However, we can enjoy this racing game and cheer for our favorite car. Who are you rooting for in this race? Here's the update on the race. Cargelasps from Team Better Team Tiltus is in 3rd place, while Unaroakasuel is in 18th position trailing closely behind Boxton in 17th. Stiffsmade Chinjonj from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is in 8th, and catching up to Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus Team who is in 7th. Damaster 00777 is currently in 32nd position, trying to catch up to Tertst from Team Best Tiltus Team who is in 31st. Looks like this race is heating up, folks. The racers are going strong, with Damaster 00777 trailing behind Tertst from Team Best Tiltus Team by just 0.3 seconds for the coveted 30th position. Cargelasps from Better Team Tiltus is currently holding onto 3rd place with a best lap of 1:48.979, just shy of the fastest lap by 0.770. Stjusmajchenjunge from Triumph Emoji Racing is making moves and now in 8th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team in 7th. Over in Blast's team, Bo Bardo is chasing after CK Pikachu in 26th by just 0. The race is currently underway, with Dovdad trailing behind Poster Plant from Team Bug by just 0.1 seconds in the 23rd position. In Team for 20, Gary 710 is making a comeback and was 4.9 seconds faster than Levelman from Team Collision Course in the previous lap, pushing him just 0.2 seconds behind in 38th place. Meanwhile, Stjusmajchenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is hot on the heels of Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team, just 0.5 seconds behind in 8th place. Thank you so much, the Butterster. I appreciate your support, and I'm having a lot of fun watching these AI cars race in the simulator. It's amazing how far technology has come. We are currently witnessing some intense action on the track with several teams battling it out for positions. In 8th place, Stjusmajchenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is closely chasing Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team, who is in 7th place. At the same time, Karjalasts from Team Better Team Tiltus is in 3rd place, trailing behind Peter in 2nd place by only 0.2 seconds. Also, R.R. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 4th place and has set a best lap time of 1:49.139, only 0.93 seconds off the fastest lap so far. Currently, we saw Karjalasts from Team Better Team Tiltus in 3rd place and trailing by 0.3 seconds behind Peter in 2nd place. Additionally, Aminsan from Team Navgum Kings is lagging just behind Brandman 1222 in 32nd place. In 18th place, Unaro Ekasul is trying hard to catch up to Buxton in 17th place with a 0.4 time difference. Meanwhile, Bo Bardo from Team Blast is chasing R40 from Team Bug in position 25 by 0.3 seconds. Lastly, R.I. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 4th place and is only behind them. We're currently in the midst of an exciting race, with Karjalasts from Team Better Team Tiltus holding onto 3rd position, just ahead of R.I. Raphael from Team Blast. Meanwhile, we've seen some movement further back in the field, with Thema and God making a pit stop while Buxton fights to catch up to Unaro Ekasul. It's still anyone's race at this point, so stay tuned for more action. We are deep into this race, and the action is heating up. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is currently trying to catch Karjalasts from Team Better Team Tiltus for 3rd position. Meanwhile, Peter is holding on to 3rd, just a hair ahead of R.A. Raphael. Over at Team Bug, R40 is entering the pits in 26th position. And we still have plenty of racing left, so buckle up and stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Currently, Peter is in 3rd place, and R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is hot on their tail in 4th. We just saw Bo Bardo exit the pits and rejoin in 27th position, while R40 from Team Bug followed suit in 28th. Stjusmajchenjunge from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is trying to catch up to Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team in 7th position, sitting just 0.4 seconds behind them in 8th. and Brandman 1222 has just entered the pits from 32nd position. We are currently in the middle of the race, and things are heating up. Team Blast's R.A. Raphael is trying to catch up to Maserati, who is holding onto 3rd place. Brandman 1222 just exited the pits and is now in 35th position. Eco Renault from Team Eco Racing is sitting in 9th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus team in 8th. Stiftsmachen from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is holding onto 7th place, with Team Best Tiltus team's Voltseek following closely behind. Thank you so much, Pitpift. I really appreciate your support. The AI drivers are really keeping us on the edge of our seats today, don't you think? We are currently witnessing some intense racing action. Team Blast's R.A. Raphael, driving a Vanwall, is hot on the heels of Maserati in position 3. Lacroix from Team Blast has just left the pits and is now in 38th position. Over at Team Best Tiltus team, Voltseek is trying hard to catch up to Stiftsmachen from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in position 5, with a gap of just 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, the Butterster has just exited the pits and is now sitting in position 11, with Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team closely following suit in position 13. We are currently in the midst of an intense race. MD162 is driving exceptionally well and currently holds the top spot. Over at Team Blast, R.A. Raphael is hot on the tail of Maserati in position 3, trailing by just 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is currently sitting at position 27, with Sabine 27 exiting the pits in position 40. Let's see who will ultimately come out on top. We're back and there's a lot happening in this race. MD162 just exited the pits and is in the lead. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is sitting at 6th place, trailing by 0.5 seconds behind Stiftsmachen from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in 5th position. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 4th place and about to enter the pits. Hanti is currently in 19th position with his best lap being 150.950, while Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is in 5th position and trailing by just 0.3 seconds behind Stiftsmachen in 4th. On the track, Seamus 19 is trailing behind Reckless 4800 by just 0.3 seconds in a fierce battle for 20th place. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast has just exited the pits and finds himself in 10th position. Meanwhile, Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 5th place, trailing Stiftsmachen from Team Triumph Emoji Racing by 0.4 seconds in 4th position. L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is holding on to 7th place, and is ahead of Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings by 0.4 seconds in 8th position. Finally, Eco R. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Currently in the race, we have Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus holding his ground in 5th position, just 0.3 seconds ahead of Eco Renault from Team Eco Racing in position 6. Svilo227 from Team Best Tiltus has just exited the pits and is in 35th position. L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 is currently in 7th place, with a lead of 0 point for ahead of Neo Texan from Team Navgum-Kins in position 8. Finally, Stis Machen Jones from Team Triumph from Moji Racing has just entered the pits while in 5th position. Thank you Pickbricked for subscribing. Your support means a lot to me and helps me keep doing what I love. Let's enjoy watching these AI racing cars together. We just saw a flurry of activity in the pits with Stis Machen Jones from Team Triumph Emoji Racing and Pepot from Team Core both exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing lost position 6 to L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20. Nico Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 12th position, while Registo 7 from Team Black Magic is entering the pits in 33. Mike Korok from Team Black Magic is currently in 23rd position, with a lead of 0.5 behind Poster Plant from Team Bug in position 22. Stay tuned for more updates as this race unfolds. We just saw some action on the track. Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is trying to close in on the Bug Chrysler to take back the 10th position, while Registo 7 from Team Black Magic rejoins the race on lap 36 in position 36. Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is following behind by only 0.3 seconds at position 25, just behind CK Pikachu in position 24. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is looking to gain ground on Poster Plant from Team Bug, trailing by only 0.3 seconds. Keep watching as the race continues to heat up. Here's what's happening on the track currently. Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is chasing after the 10th position held by the Butterster. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is looking to gain ground on Poster Plant from Team Bug in position 22. And DMNT Army from Team Eco Racing, driving a Gordini, is currently in 16th position, just exiting the pits. Here's a quick update on the race for those just tuning in the battle for 10th position. Miko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently 0.4 seconds behind the Butterster, with a faster lap time on the last lap. Meanwhile, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently entering the pits in 34th position. Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is chasing the leaders from 12th position. And Miko Broadcast is currently ahead of Neib in 11th position. Hey there Neib, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, it really means a lot. Hope you're enjoying watching these AI drivers race their hearts out. We're witnessing some fierce racing action here today. Gary 710 from Team for 20 just exited the pits and is currently in 37th position. Meanwhile, Pepot from Team Core is chasing D0CKL0CK from Team Rojo Rollers, currently in 29th position, with a gap of just 0.4 seconds between them. Damaster 00777 in the Gordini is not far behind though, currently in 31st position and closing the gap with the leaders. And Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is fighting hard to catch up as well, currently in 23rd position and chasing Poster Plant from Team Bug who is in 22nd position. It's a tight race out there. We're currently in lap 38 out of 45, and there's some intense racing action going on. We've got Pepot from Team Core trying to catch up with D0CKL0CK from Team Rojo Rollers in 30th position, and Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic fighting hard to get ahead of Poster Plant from Team Bug in 22nd. Meanwhile, Unaro Ekasuel is hot on the tail of Shipperman in 14th position. It's an exciting race, and anything can happen in these final laps. Stay tuned. We have Unaro Ekasuel in 15th position, trying to catch up to Shipperman, who's holding strong in 14th. Damaster 00777 is currently in 29th, closely following behind Terpst from Team Best Tiltus team in position 28. Sarah's Game Inject is entering the pits and currently sitting in 8th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 37th place, while Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is currently entering the pits in 12th position. Lots of exciting developments happening out there today. Racing fans, we're deep in the action now. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is trying to close the gap on Poster Plant from Team Bug in 22nd position. Unaro Ekasuel has passed Shipperman, breaking into the top 15. Niaib from Triumph Emoji Racing just left the pits as we speak. It's an intense race out here, folks. Alright viewers, we're back in the action. The cars are jockeying for position with just a few laps remaining. Shipperman is in 15th place and trying to overtake Unaro Ekasuel, who's in 14th, but it's a tight race with only 0.1 seconds between them. Meanwhile, Buxton has left the pits and rejoined the race in 23rd place. And on the leaderboard, Menemais Peter is holding strong in 3rd place. Let's see what happens next. We're well into the race now, and things are heating up. Shipperman is currently battling for 15th place, but is 0.7 seconds behind Unaro Ekasuel in 14th. Meanwhile, Menemais Peter has just exited the pits and is holding onto a solid 3rd place. Voltseek from Team Best Tiltus is in 8th, but has just left the pits and is moving up to 7th. And finally, L1 Data 1967 from Team 420 is holding steady in 8th place. The race is entering its final stages, and we are seeing some exciting action on the track. Neotoxin from Team Gun Kings is back on the track in 11th place after a pit stop. However, they have lost position to Sarah's Game Inject. Stiffsmagen Jones from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is holding steady in 9th place. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 6th place, just 0.4 seconds behind the Butterster in 5th place. And finally, our Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 4th place, with an impressively fast lap time that was 6.1 seconds faster than the previous lap. It's lap 40 out of 45 and the race is heating up. We have Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus in 6th place, closely behind the Butterster in 4th. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is struggling in 18th place, trailing Lion God in 17th. Our Raphael from Team Blast is putting in a strong performance and currently stands in 4th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Menemais Peter in 3rd. And finally, Unaro Ekasuel in 14th place and trying to catch up to Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in 13th. A quick update on the race, Seamus 19 is struggling in 18th place, trying to close the gap of 0.3 seconds to Thiemayan God in 17th. Mike Corlock from Team Black Magic is trailing Postaplant from Team Bug in 21st place. Unaro Ekasul is currently in 14th and putting in a strong performance, having closed in by 3.4 seconds last lap. Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tiltus is also doing well in 6th place, closely behind the Butterster in 5th. On lap 41 out of 45, Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is still struggling at 24th position, with Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tiltus trying to catch up and closing in on the Butterster in 5th position. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is also having a tough time in 22nd place, just behind Postaplant from Team Bug in 21st, while Duff Dad is not far behind Boxton in 24th place. Here's what's happening on the track. Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing overtook Boxton for 23rd position. Sarah's Gaming Jack is in the 11th position, with a best lap of 1:49.703, 1.49 seconds off the fastest lap. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is holding onto the 22nd position, and trailing behind Postaplant from Team Bug in 21st by 0.4 seconds. Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tiltus is sitting in 6th position, only 0.5 seconds behind the Butterster in 5th. The race keeps intensifying as we near the Here's what just happened in the race. Postaplant from Team Bug is trailing behind Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic in 21st position. Unaro Ekasul is 0.5 seconds behind Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing in 13th place. Pepot from Team Core is currently in 32nd position, and facing increased competition from Brandman 1222 who was 4.8 seconds faster last lap. Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 6th position, only 0.4 seconds behind the Butterster in 5th. The race is heating up as we near the finish line. Thank you so much for following, Satimari. It's great to have you here. What do you think about the AI driving the racing cars? I'm still blown away by how advanced the technology has become. I apologize, but I made a mistake in my previous response. As an AI language model, I don't have the ability to watch or comment on live events. However, based on your prompt, here's an alternative response. Quick update on the race. Turst from Team Best Tiltus is in 31st place, trailing behind Brandman 1222 in 30th by 0.3 seconds. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 25th place with a gap of 0.2 seconds behind the driver in 24th place, Reckless 4800. Unaro Ekasul is driving a Scarab and currently holding onto the 14th position, only 0.1 ahead of. On the track, Sarah from Sarah's Gaming Jack is currently in 12th position, trailing behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.5 seconds. Mikko Brocast from Team Best Tiltus is holding 6th position and chasing down the Butterster by just 0.5 seconds, while Bobardo from Team Blast needs to make up a gap of 0.3 seconds to catch up with Reckless 4824th place. Speaking of the Butterster, they are currently in 6th place, with only 0.1 seconds separating them from Mikko Brocast in 5th place. And there we have it. We have some exciting action on the track right now. Nico Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 5th position and trailing 4th place AAA Raphael from Team Blast by just half a second. Meanwhile, Dove Dad from Team Eco Racing is trying to catch up to Poster Plant from Team Bug, with only half a second separating them in positions 20 and 19 respectively. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is also pushing hard to climb up the rankings and is currently in 11th place, trailing behind Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing by a margin of 0.4 seconds. These AI cars are not holding back, folks. We have some intense racing action going on here. Dove Dad from Team Eco Racing is trailing Poster Plant from Team Bug by just 0.4 seconds in position 19 and is trying to catch up. The Bug Poster from Team Collision Course just passed Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus for position 5 and is currently only 0.3 seconds behind the driver in position 4. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is also pushing hard to climb up the rankings and is currently in 11th place, only 0.4 seconds behind Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing in position 10. Meanwhile, Noev Altman from Team Collision Course Correction, we are not on lap 44 out of 45, as you asked me to avoid mentioning lap counts. Here's a quick update. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 6th position and is trying to catch up to the Bud Perster from Team Collision Course, who is in 5th position. Meanwhile, Stilsmage Jones from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is in 8th position and is only 0.4 seconds behind Valdseek from Team Best Tiltus, who is in 7th position. CK Pikachu just entered the pit in 24th position, while Poster Plant from Team Bug just resumed racing from the pit in 23. Right now we are witnessing some intense action on the track. Sarah's Gaming Jack is trying to catch up to Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, who is just ahead of her in 11th position. Meanwhile, CK Pikachu has just exited the pits and is currently in 26th position. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is in 6th position but is trailing behind the Bud Perster from Team Collision Course, who is in 5th position by 0.4 seconds. We will see if he can close the gap in the final moments of the race. We are witnessing an intense race right now. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in the 11th position and is chasing Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing, who is in position 10. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus has moved up to the 6th position but is trailing behind the Bud Poster from Team Collision Course, who is holding steady in 5th place. The drivers are pushing themselves to the limits to finish strong. It's anyone's race at this point. We have an exciting finish on our hands. Stilsmage Jones from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is pushing hard in the Alfa Romeo and is currently in 8th place, trailing behind Valdseek from Team Best Tiltus in 7th. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is not very far away and is trying to overtake the Bud Perster in position 5. The drivers are giving it their all as they race towards the finish line. Amy, welcome, viewers. The race has come to an end and the leader has just crossed the finish line. MD162 from an unknown team emerged victorious with an impressive performance. Cargelasps from Team Better Team Tiltus gave a tough competition and claimed the 2nd position. Unfortunately, Panty fell behind and finished in 17th place. Incredible race, folks. The race is over. Here are the final results. Buxton finished in 20th place, Bobardo from Team Blast finished in 21st, Reckless 4800 finished in 22nd, and Neuvoltmann from Team Collision Course finished in 33rd. SVLO 227 from Team Best Tiltas completed the race in 32nd place. The real winner of this race is Maserati Peter, finishing in a strong 3rd position. Here are the results of the race. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings finished 10th, Eco Reno from Team Eco Racing finished in 11th, and Sarah's Game Ninja came in at 12th position. On Team Bug, R40 crossed the finish line in 24th place, while Damaster 00777 finished in 25th. Lastly, Jump 073 finished in 39th place. It was an exciting race.